Hello YouTube, this is Ari, the bicycle enthusiast. I'm going to do a not too long review on the Topeak Super Tourist DX tubular rear rack. It's a mouthful. This is a rack from Topeak, obviously. You see the logo over there. It's an aluminum rack, weighs about a pound. Super Tourist DX over there, written on the sides. I've had it for almost a year, and you can see it's kind of dirty. I've been using it a lot. It's got some scrapes and whatnot. Nothing damaged. It's a really excellent rack. You can see over there, I use a milk crate with it now, and I use Night Eyes gear ties to secure the milk crate, and that way it doesn't scratch the finishing. It holds really tight. The rubber coating adds a little more shock resistance or vibration resistance to the bike, to the rack. I've carried really heavy groceries, a ton of weight on it, probably under 50 pounds. It's rated for 55 pounds, but I've carried a lot of stuff on it, and I have never had an issue. I've even crashed my bike since I've gotten this thing, and it wasn't a serious crash, but you know, there was no milk crate on it, so it was just this thing getting hit. I think it did get scratched somewhere, actually. Actually, I think this right here is the scratch. That's not, not a big deal, no issue. The reason I have it unhooked from the, I don't know what these things are called, the eyelets, or the rear seat stay eyelets, or whatever they're called, is because I was switching out the light rack. I used to have, you can see over here, I have Cygo Light Hotshot 2. I'm going to replace the clip with the Planet Bike clip. Their clips work better than the Cygo Light clip, and it actually fits. Let me just show you that. Might as well do 1.5 reviews. This is the Planet Bike clip, sort of lodged into the Cygo Light. If you have a key, you just slip it in, and then this clip goes on. And Planet Bike sells the clips for $2 each. I got a couple of these as spares because the original one broke off, and I almost lost the light. So I'm gonna put the Planet Bike bracket mount here instead of the Cygo Light bracket mount. So just getting back to the rack itself. I got this on modernbike.com, which is, I think, a really terrific website for bike supplies. Some of their stuff is really expensive, but the cheap stuff is also really good. And they were honestly the only ones that had this rack that I could find, because every other on Amazon, almost all of them have the spring, and I did not want that at all. I read a lot of bad reviews about that thing breaking. The less mechanical stuff I have on it, the happier I am. I wanted just the rack, no other problems, and I didn't want the Explorer rack. I know a lot of people get the Topeak Explorer rack, which is like the one that has like 3 crosses or something, three bars. I didn't want that either, because this is a tourist rack. If I want, I could always have the side panniers, which is a lot better. It has this wider curve over here, so it'll protect the wheel better, even though you could probably use the Explorer rack for that as well. But this also has the second tubular bar, or whatever it's called, so you could latch side panniers over here as well as over here, or maybe not here, but at least you could do it over here, so it's just on the sides. It has the Topeak quick release system, so like you could slip in their proprietary bags, the Topeak bags. They slip in and they click in over here, and they have videos of that. I don't have any of their bags because I use that milk crate, which fits a ton of more stuff. Although I do want to get one of their bags. It's just kind of pricey. It's like $89, I think, on Amazon. And I want to get the largest one, which has the side panniers that fold up, so I'd have options. I could have the backpack and the side panniers. The way I attached it is, obviously, this is self-explanatory. You have these little bolts that it comes with, or bosses, I think, yeah, bosses, and you screw them in over there. This is a Schwinn mountain bike, so I had no issue with it. And then I have I didn't have to drill anything for this bike. My bike has what it needs to attach this. Has these aluminum, I think, front bars or whatever they're called, And the way I attached it over here was I did it really stable. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but this one is at the end of this hole, and this boss is at the beginning of this third opening. So you can see there's like slivers, and I have these attached in between both, so it's completely immobilized. It doesn't move side to side at all. This was really easy. When it arrives, these things are straight out, but you know, all you do is place it, start screwing it, and it slightly bends itself, and it hasn't moved at all in the close to 1 year that I've had it. I got it for $40, and it had free shipping. I think that's just Modern Bike switches the stuff that has free shipping. It's not always like that, but I ordered it because it was on free shipping, so it was just like I saved myself another couple dollars. It's a terrific rack. Amazon doesn't have it, like I said, and I really didn't find any other websites that had it. Maybe eBay has it. I haven't checked since the year that I bought it. These things, even though they're really hard, the rails, I don't lock. I have a, if I can find it, an On Guard Brute, which is their 5-pound heaviest lock. I used to lock it right in here, like up, and this thing would be pressing, the crossbar would be pressing up against this, and it would bounce, and I didn't want to risk bending it. So what I do now is I leave it locked through here. So this part sticks out on the bottom, and the U-bar, whatever, the U-lock part hangs over here, and that's much better. And then I just use another gear tie to prevent this from like flailing out like this. That way it's a lot safer, it doesn't clang, and I could just carry my lock that way when I'm not using the crate, because I've also just put my lock over here, the heavy part over here, the crossbar here, and then I would bungee cord it down, and that wouldn't really have much of an issue except on really bumpy rides. And it would just, like, you know, give a slight bang, but it wouldn't be loud or, you know, dangerous. So yeah, nothing has loosened in the, I don't know, 10 months that I've had it. No issues. It's dirty. I've cleaned it a few times. I just took the crate off a few days ago, so I haven't really cleaned it, but you know, terrific rack. I would definitely recommend it. Peace out.